And now, your weather authority. Sponsored by McElroy's Seafood Restaurant, Biloxi.
Well, good morning, South Mississippi. Happy Friday. Welcome back if you've been with us. Our final St. Patrick Catholic High School bus stop forecast of the day as we finish off that prime bus stop time, hitting 7:40 right now. Nice and chilly out there in the upper 40s with a little bit of a breeze. You'll see it's feeling even colder than that, and we're still going to see more showers today, but they'll be much less consistent. Yesterday, they had pretty much poured from start to finish with little periods of lighter showers in between. Today will be periods of no rain with showers kind of mixed in as we head especially into the afternoon. So already a pretty damp start. You see Lake Harris here is very well formed as that rain came down pretty heavily yesterday. A little further towards the west and like the western half of South Mississippi, upwards of like 4 or 5, almost 6 inches fell. So definitely having some small scale flooding issues. Not seeing any obvious issues here on 90, but watch for those as you get out and about for your morning commute. You may encounter some places that are still a bit flooded, especially once these showers start picking up again. As we look westward from the Golden Nugget, though, you can see Old Glory there pointed majestically out towards the water again as we once again have northerly breezes on the backside of this low that passed through. All that frontal system taking most of the activity, the moisture along with it, but you still see this band of clouds streaming across the area, and every now and then a little green blip mixed in there. Not so many overhead right now, in fact none in the area, but just to the north of us they're getting a few very short-lived showers, and again that's what we'll see throughout the day. They'll kind of pop up, be rather small, and then kind of drift around as they rain themselves out. So no guarantee that you'll encounter rain today, but there is a guarantee it'll be out there with the entire area just averaging about 1/10 of an inch expected. So temperatures right now, I mentioned earlier, are right around where we need to be. Normal now for this time of year for Gulfport's around 46. We're just a little bit above that. Inland areas down into the mid 40s. Again, factoring in that about 10-mile-per-hour breeze still coming in out of the north makes it feel a little bit cooler. Just a couple of degrees cooler to the mid 40s on the coastline. Inland areas a little bit below that down towards the lower 40s. Got as low as about 41 up there in Loosedale. But now we're going the other direction, so things will start warming up. And we'll get right back to about where we were yesterday, 57 degrees with slightly less wind, down by about 4 miles per hour, closer to 10. Damp and cloudy, still out there with less consistent rain expected, that 50%. Not a coin flip as to whether it's going to rain or not, but basically a coin flip as to whether or not you'll encounter the rain that will be out there, as it will be pretty spotty and scattered about. You might get lucky and avoid all of it, depending on how you move around or where you are at any given time. But heading into the night, we'll still stay chilly and gray, dropping again into the upper 40s there. Another round of rain expected, though, as rain gets a lot more consistent through the overnight hours and into the early morning hours of tomorrow, where we'll start rainy and then finish dry. And we'll even see some of those clouds clear out just a little bit because they come right back there on Sunday with stray showers possible as that last front finally moves through, though it's looking pretty dry. So again, you see that moisture streaming across the area, light showers popping up here and there as we head into Saturday morning. Most of it's off towards the west of us. We'll still see a few spotty areas. Right as skies start to clear, though, you see that surge of moisture as this next front moves in. That brings back all that cloud cover. Right here as we head towards Sunday afternoon, you're looking at the front basically right on top of us with not a whole lot of activity ahead of it. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see nothing, but a few showers certainly possible. Then we'll stay a little bit on the cloudy side there for Monday, but even by then everything clears out as high pressure and drier air build in and take over. So we're still on the cooler and cloudy side for our afternoons until Sunday when we get that surge of warmth getting us back to where we should be and even a little beyond, just to get knocked right back down the next day into the low 60s with more chilly mornings in the 40s and 30s for next week.